Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be doing a quick review video on this. It's a CReader 6011. So it's got a lot of interesting features. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna plug it into a vehicle in a second and read the check engine light that's on it. See what all the information, how detailed the information is that it shows me, all of that stuff. But it says, as you can see on the front of the box, it says it supports OBD2, supports ABS. You can read and you can clear the DTCs, the diagnostic trouble codes. Read live data, which is a feature that I like in other scan tools, so you can look at the data as it's coming off of the sensor of the vehicle. So view graph and data stream, which is also another nice feature, and then save and review data, which is something that I want to try out and see if I can experiment with today and get that on video. Okay, get the contents out of the box. Set that aside. So it comes with this little travel case, little carry case. So you keep everything neat and organized. And then inside of this, I have the instruction book, which is in English and French. Oh, and Spanish. So 3 languages. Thought it was just 2. USB cable, and it's got the USB type that's usually what I've seen in Bluetooth devices. So it's a little square. Not square, but square-ish cable. And this is the main connector that you plug into the port in the vehicle so that you can read the data. Now, some of these have an internal battery, so you can turn it on whenever you're not at the vehicle. This one doesn't. However, you can turn it on when you're not at the vehicle. You can plug into a computer with the USB and power it up that way. Or you can plug it in through this port at the bottom, which also there's a micro SD card slot, and it came with a 4 gig micro SD card in it. So I plug this in. I'm just plugging it into a regular charger, phone charger, with a USB port on it. So I plug it in, it powers up. It says, hey, do you want to update over the internet? Yes or no? And then it goes through the startup procedures. Launch CReader. And then now you can navigate through. I turned the record data on when I turned it on just before starting this video. So I went into the settings here. And there's a record mode at the bottom. You can change the unit of measure also. It's the second item from the top. Record mode, you can go down to the bottom. So I changed the record mode to on. And I'm going to see what that does when I go down and plug it into the vehicle in a second. So I got a truck outside with a check engine light on it. Now if you go to diagnose, you can go to scan, or you can go to OBD, EOBD. And when I go to the first option that was on the left, it runs through the checks, and it's trying to find which vehicle it is it's plugged into, which right now it's not plugged into a vehicle. So I'm going to do that full check in a second. Okay, so if I back out of that mode, because it's not connected to a vehicle, so if I back out of that mode and I go over to the scan option, then I can go down to each vehicle, even Citroen, Fiat, Holden, all the American-made, American released vehicles, and American-made. Even foreign vehicles, Renault, Opel, Peugeot, Jaguar. So those are all there. So you can plug it in, you can scan, and I'm guessing this is how you get into the live stream data. It is under the scan option. So right now it's blank because it's not connected to a vehicle. So I wish it had an internal battery, because if I unplug it, it just shuts off. So if you have a bad connection at your USB, your computer, while you're trying to review your data that you saved, if you can't save data the way that I'm thinking you can save data, then it'll just keep shutting off and you have to keep starting it back up. But as long as you have a good USB connection, it should be fine. But anyway, let's go check out that truck. Okay, so I just plugged it in. Doesn't take long to come on. I'm going to sit it on the floor while I navigate it. So I'm just gonna go into diagnose, and then if I select this OBD EOBD option, it's gonna automatically go through the checks to find out which system it is. So it's gonna fail all the checks here until it gets to the bottom one, which is the ISO 94 or 9141. So it shows a monitor status. So it did a little quick check. Press the OK button. So now I've got the option to read the codes, erase the codes, I can look at the data stream if the vehicle's on, do a freeze frame data test, onboard monitoring. I'll have to play with that. I'm not sure what that is. So I'm going to go in and read the codes. So this code that it's showing is the description that it is. It's the 446, so it's the Evap system. So it has to do with the charcoal canister. And then I want to go to the next. Press OK. Or arrow key, and it shows the other one. Also Evap system, so it has to do with the charcoal canister. So it's detecting an emissions leak. Sometimes this is due to a gas cap being loose. So now I'm going to go and clear it. Let's start the vehicle. It's actually already clear, so that was a pending code. So it reads the pending codes too, and not just the hard codes, the codes that are showing a check engine light. So if you have a check engine light that comes on and it goes off, it'll read those as well. And yes, I want to exit. Okay, so my vehicle's on right now. This one, I don't have any check engine lights on my dash, but I'm just going to go through some of the settings while I have this connected. So my settings, and if I go down to record mode like I showed before, you can select a language. Let's see what languages are option. So that's the languages that it lists. Go back, record mode, and have record mode on, right? So let's go see if we can figure out. Oh, okay. So that's if I would go to upload it to my computer. Just going to diagnose, scan. I'm a Toyota. And Scion is also under Toyota because they're a division of Toyota. Let's do diagnose. Okay, I was supposed to press OK there. And then where am I? I am North America. We'll go to manual select and see what it does. Okay, so do I want to check the ABS, variable stability control, or the traction control? Believe that's what those stand for. I can read fault data, which I don't have any faults. I'm going to go through that anyway. That'd be worth checking out, I guess. ABS control system. And low battery positive voltage. or abnormally high. So it's somewhere between low and high voltage. Good to know. You can go to read current data. Let's see what this says. Oh, I'm selecting them. Okay, so I want this is the data stream I want to select. Number of DCTs. See what this says if I select that. All data stream of page. It's everything. All data stream of page. And I'm not going to do wheel selection stuff. It's interesting. It says my rear left wheel direction is forward. I'm just sitting still, I'm not moving at all. Just playing with the gas pedal, with the accelerator, as some like to call it. Let's see what this is. Solenoid. Different solenoids and what state they're in on the off state. Sensor status, let's see what that says. All data stream. Steering angle sensor. I'm going to turn the steering wheel. Well, nothing changed. Relay status, sensor monitor. I'm just going to go sensor monitor. Try to read fault data. See what it can show me about this ABS control system. Okay. It's good to know. And none of these are showing any kind of a check engine light on my dash. So if anything, these are pending codes. So they're codes that haven't made it into the system as a serious issue yet. It's something that the car's computer is investigating as a possibility. So that was diagnose mode. If we go over to OBD, we go through this check again, and you'll try to find my system. Now this save button, that tape, I don't know how to set that to go on. I don't know if it is saving by default because I have record mode enabled and that it's just notifying me. But it looks like, because there's an OK button and there's an OK button, and there's that button, and there's that back button, but there's no record button. Take air temperature, engine RPM, throttle position, O2 sensor voltage, now view the graph. Load on the engine. So I'm playing with the gas pedal. So engine coolant temperature is ECT. Load, I don't know what PCT stands for. Powertrain something probably. You can select the items. Freeze frame, I've used that before on other scan tools. Vehicle does not have freeze frame data. Onboard monitoring. Evap test is nice. I actually probably could have done that on that other truck that was just here. A friend drove over. Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to go through on this. It's a CReader C011, and this is their model with the most features. There's, I think, the 4011 and the 4000 and 6000 models, but this one, the 6011, you can get it on Amazon. You can check it out there. So check it out if you're interested in it, if you like it. If you wanted to use this video, compare it to other review videos by other models, and you wanted to compare it to the higher end Snap-on models or things like that, I'm sure there's other videos by people that have gone through how to use those and put YouTube videos up. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, check out my other videos on, I've got videos on how to lift a vehicle, FJ Cruiser, my FJ Cruiser that I have, a lot of videos like that, older vehicles on performance car stuff that I was doing, tuning, modifying, installing parts, weird problems. So just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and God bless you guys.